That I'm going to do kind of like a hybrid version of a pinch or of a coil pot and a hump or slump dish. So I'm just going to show you my examples here. So it's kind of a cool little project. And then this would be the opposite version. So this would have been made on the hump this way, and this one would have been made in the slump. So this way it would have been set inside something. And I'm just going to do a really speedy little demo here. And this is the dish that I chose. And I like to kind of sort of pick a pattern that suits the dish. Sometimes that one, I keep looking at this and thinking it would have been neater if I did a triangle swirl instead of a round swirl in there. So it's been kind of bugging me. So just like Rachel said, tissue paper. I'm just going to give my quick little crash course in how to make awesome coils again, which is to say that you don't want to just kind of attack it with your fingers straight on and wide. You're going to get all these little finger bumps. So if you go sort of sideways with your fingers, start in the middle and sort of pull the clay outward, you'll get these awesome coils, making snakes when you're a little kid at a Play-Doh. And then you just kind of take as much as you want. If you want to make a round one, that's pretty obvious. If you want to make a square one, I just kind of pinch in a square as I'm coiling it. And then you can kind of tap it a little bit on the table. So if you had a square plate, that would be really neat to cover it in these. Just do my little triangle one really quick. So same thing, I just kind of start it out by pinching the coils as I go, and then you get these neat little shaped coils. So I've got all these ones sort of pre-made. I've got my little dish. So I tried to make them so they would fit really nicely. So I made a nice little round one for the middle. And then kind of set these in here just roughly the first time. And you'll see there's like a few little holes and things here. I don't really want those, so I'm just going to take little bits of clay, sort of make little buttons, and just really messy right now. I'm just going to stick them in there. And then, this is my favorite tool for this. I've tried lots of things, and maybe you'll find your finger works better, but I just love using the spoon for this. And you're going to mess up the coils, and it's sad because you made such nice little coils. I find, especially if you kind of just set them aside after you make them for maybe even 10 minutes on the table, they stiffen up enough that they don't really lose their nice spirally shapes on the other side. There. So after I did this, I would leave it in here for a bit, let it get leather hard. You can kind of go back with a sponge, take out any of the spoon lines that you don't want to leave behind. So we'll pretend I did a really, really perfect job at that. And that we let it dry for a bit. We're going to pop it out right now because I always like to see what it looks like. Yeah. So we get this really cool little bowl shape. And on the inside, it's always going to be nice and smooth. But then on the outside, it's going to have this nice spiral. And then the glaze that you put on it will do really cool things. But that's same as what Rachel was saying. It's just like hump and slump. You're going to have one where the pattern is erased and one side where the pattern's really awesome. It's hard to pick. I always find the inside ones are easier, but that's just me. And if you do them on the outside, same as that. You can put a little foot on them, however you want. Yeah.